Good afternoon. Hi, I'm Vivian from the SPCA. I don't have a lot of words, but just graphics. Okay, hope you enjoy them. Nelson Mandela taught us that education is the most powerful weapon we can use to change the world. But how can we best use education to reach our audiences and bring positive change towards attitudes towards animals? Okay. I recall when I just started joining the education department 19 years ago, there are a few education talks at the time, and only one PowerPoint for all audiences. And at that time, they're only secondary school as well. And the teachers show very little interest in our talks. And at that time, I recalled the SPCA executive director at the time gave me the mission to reinvigorate the education talks and to reach out especially to schools. So to be successful in reaching out to school, we got to understand the needs of our audiences. So at that time, our audiences is students. And of course, if you need to reach to students, you first of all need to reach to the teachers as well. And there's a Chinese saying, in Chinese it says, 知己知彼,百戰百勝. It means that if you know yourself and know the enemies, then, well, you won't lose any battles because you know them well. So I recall I've been in a lot of areas, but I was also a secondary teacher before. So I knew the culture and the expectation of teachers, and teachers are very busy people. So, and of course, they wanted the programs that benefit for the students' learning. So at that time, when my executive director asked me, give me the missions, so we need to focus on which part that we should focus on. And there are two education systems in Hong Kong, the local schools and also the international schools. And most students actually attend local schools, and with the majority of the figures is we have around 593 local primary and 510 for the local secondary. And we only have 54 international and 7 private independent schools for the figures that for us of reference. And at that time, we know that, well, most students attend the local school, and therefore, our focus will be the local. And believe if our programs are very successful, we eventually will attract the attention of the internationals as well. So after knowing that we are focusing on the local school, I look at the local school curriculum. I study the pages and find out the details and about which area should we focus on, whether it's a primary or whether it's a secondary level. So through studying the local curriculum guide, we identify the subject general studies is a primary level, and it's focusing talking about animals. And this is an obvious starting point where we should have our talk developed in this area. Of course, while studying the animal subjects, there are also the values and attitudes that they have a focus on for the primary students. So they want to develop primary students to have a positive attitudes and values through diversified learning experiences. And there are several keywords being identified at the time. It's about the values of, excuse me, about the values and attitudes. And they included care, respect for others, commitment, and responsibility. And the skills developed for the student as well is the communication skills, critical skills, and creativity. Oops. Okay. So over the past 19 years, we have made a lot of changes. So you see from here, starting from 2004, when we were just talking about SPCA services for one PowerPoint for all level, then I started to have the pet care sharing implemented, and our talks are mainly in bilingual, English and Chinese education talks we provided. So we add in pet care advice, animal welfare information, and then later on we add in more graphics for benefit for primary students. But the talk really did not gain a lot of popularity until we switched the focus from talking about ourselves, our services, into fulfilling the audience needs, that are the students' needs. So I developed a formula, okay, using 2R, 2C, responsibility, respect, consideration, and care as the whole framework of the education system. Okay, so from then on, we align with the audience values, and we make the subjects of animal care more relevant to the audience. And then follow that, we develop the secondary education talks. And I noticed that we also have a Scout association. They have lots of badges, and they don't have animal care. So I developed the animal care badges for the Scout as well, so that we can reach out to more audience groups, apart from schools. So this is the formula I developed. So this formula is not only for pet owner. Like, if you have pet, yeah, we should have the responsibility to take good care of your pet, to care for their needs, understand their feelings. But if you don't have pet, you still can love animals by respecting the wildlife, by be considerate, never intrude their habitat, and never feed them in the wild. Okay. So it covers everything that we try to do. But we did not stop at that point because everything is a progress. We developed a lot. We've built with the relationship with both primary and secondary school, and even the Education Bureau, as well as the international school, are not only based on our talks, but on many, many of our innovative programs that we have developed. And that increased our reputations with schools, bodies, parents, and even government bodies. So it's this human education package that I've made in 2007 that I developed. It's the first bilingual human education package targeted for teachers, primary and secondary teachers, to use in their primary and secondary schools. So because we have the sponsorship we got, and we able us to offer the package free for all primary and secondary schools. And the content ranges from the basic animal kingdom to sophisticated animal welfare issues. And because I'm a teacher before, I know teachers are very busy. When I designed this, I make on the thought of teachers. So I have lesson plans, activities, PowerPoints, teachers' copy, and students' copy as well. So that teachers does not need to get prepared themselves. They just need to open the book and use it. So this is the content in both Chinese and English for primary and secondary level. And we have it online as well, and you're welcome to download to use it. Just acknowledge the resources. Right after we developed this package, I've organized 4 seminars for primary and secondary school, inviting teachers, principals to attend. We explained the content of the curriculum, we explain the content of the package and tell them how this package fit into the curriculum, because schools are very busy. So we need to combine and tell them that it's not something extra, but it can use within your school curriculum. So not only was the package used locally in Hong Kong, but because of this development, we start our China education in Xiamen as well. Based on the framework, I write the primary and secondary booklets for the China. And then the package has also been adopted across the world, even Asia and also Taiwan SPCA. Okay. So we have this 2007 years later. I thought that, well, apart from teachers is our audience, parents is also our audiences. It's very important because parents make the decision of buying pets, and they often use pets as a tool to encourage the children. If they get good marks, then I will buy you a dog. But do they know how to take care of them? Maybe not. So therefore, I made this children's kit cater for the needs of 6 to 12 years and parents, encouraging them to read through our booklets, what animals need, life cycles, and responsibility before making the decisions. And because also with the sponsorship I got, I'm able to have the program given out for free as well. And at that time, when it launched, I started the parent-child workshop. Through activities, games, so that they can learn through the content and then have fun. But most importantly, after the workshop, I asked the parents again, do you want to have a pet? And they said, wow, it's not so easy. After all, after the workshop, I realized it's a lot of work to do. So I have to have a second thought before having the decision of taking in a pet. So I think I have gained a success. So during all these years, I've made many innovative programs. Like in 2006, I have developed the Little Angels for Animals with storytelling competitions open for primary school, so that enable them not only learn about the importance of animal well-being, but also enhance their creative writing skills and presentation skills. And also in 2008, because of the success of the Human Education Package, I organized the second Little Angels for Animals competition as a 4-panel comic, encouraging people to write, draw, and design the topics on respecting animals. And the target is the primary and lower secondary level, and we received more than 5,000 entries for these competitions. And of course, there's never-ending story. We continue to have a lot of programs developed, the Love Animals, Love Photo-taking competitions, and also eco-friendly bag design contests. It's actually designed, made purposely for 2 large 10 programs that I would like to share with you, because I think time's running short. I get to run quickly. So this is the Love Photos, Love Taking Photo competition, open for secondary level and the public, while this one is for the design contest for the primary level. And recently is with the COVID, we still have animal welfare policy video competitions designed for secondary and tertiary level as well. Every programs we made, we just don't make just finish. We always follow with an exhibition. So not only to arouse attention, we also want to share the work of the winners' work and raise awareness in the community. So those are the response they write on the comic book, and also the workshops we made for parents and children, and the photo competitions we made and have exhibitions. Okay, and this is a 10-month program around for the secondary level. When we started with the first organization, I don't think they are, it means a lot of work to do, and we tried to go through the Education Bureau and ask for their logo, and they said no, because there's no one done it before, and I don't know whether yours is good. So they asked me to go to start on your own program. So we start our own programs, and we have 41 secondary schools participated. It's a lot of work following up, and every school will have 10 to 12 students as a team to work on different levels. Then because we just said SPCA is not good enough for a learning platform, we included the local organizations such as Animations, WWF, Kanduri Farm, AFCD, along with develop a learning platform so students can participate in it. Okay, so I just quickly show you the activities they have done with learning activities, social development, and charity. Because I want to show you the video, okay? Okay, so this is the programs we have done for the 2012 to 13 secondary school. And then after that's successfully done, students, teachers, principal are all very happy with the student, what they have learned. So when we have this competitions again for the primary level, we gain the logo from the Education Bureau. And those are the learning activities students participated, enrolled in the program. It's a 8 months program. Okay, I would like to share with you the video of the highlights of the program before the time is going. Okay, so should I? Yes.
So, like, what type of pet, do you have any pets, like dog or a cat or?
Yeah, I do actually. I have a dog.
A dog, like what type of breed?
It's a Maltese, a white Maltese. Super cute, super energetic. It's like the best dog I've ever had.
So I'm very thankful that you all are very cooperative towards this animal protection program, and I believe that all of us can make a difference.
如果隻狗仔病咗，我哋應該點做咧？
Just riding on every programs we made, we ride on the World Animal Day. So together arousing the schools to bring awareness to care for animals, not only for pets, but for all animals in Hong Kong or in the wild. After the highlights of the programs, I would like to share, before ending, I would like to share with you as well. Education comes in different forms. Even during the COVID, when people say, oh, Vivian, now you can take a break. I said, no, I never take a break. I can, even the COVID, we're still working on different programs, but doing online, we designed the online coloring sheets, okay? And also the 4-panel comic using our pets and transform them into comic characters. And also during the COVID, like in Hong Kong, I think everywhere in the world, when everyone's stuck at home and saying, oh, I'm really bored, I'm so unhappy and so lonely, or we can't go out to see friends. And I say, this is the time that we should have the online campaign on Say No to Dolphin Shows, the captive animals, because this is the time when we can really feel for those captive animals. While people are stuck at their home, they're still getting a lot of space, they can do enjoying the work, but they just stuck at the home. So therefore, we have designed an online campaign, the cruelty behind the dolphin smile, and drawing for online, and not only drawing attention of locals at school because they are all going online, but because of that, we also draw the attention from primary school from abroad, calling me for the campaign and then and using our information. So in short, as I mentioned, myself is a very creative person. I always like to think out of the box, and I think education is meant for creativity. And we need to be flexible, we can be creative, and always think out of a box. So I believe if we work together, everyone, bits by bits, we will have a better world, changing not only for the animals, but in the whole world, having a better world for the harmony in between animals and human beings. So my sharing is like that. Hopefully you like it. Okay, thank you.
Right, thank you, Vivian. Could we just take a couple of minutes for any question and answers? For any questions at all?
Oh, one more.
Oh, yeah?
One more promotion.
Oh, please go ahead.
Actually, I have bring some booklets, like this is the Animal Friendly Campus Award, Animal Caring Ambassador Programs. Inside, there are a lot of information on different activities that we can bring for the children to involve. And if you are interested, please come and get a booklet. And I'm not designed to bring it back home either, okay? So just interested and come for the counter to get a book of the information if you're wanting to have similar programs running at your areas.
All right. Thank you, Vivian. Any questions from the floor? Anything? If there is none, we thank you, Vivian, for your presentation. All right.